Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I am going to make pancakes. High protein, low carb pancakes. These are not very sweet, but you can put sweet things on top of them. So thumbs up, hearts, share this video, save this video so that you can watch it later. And I want to know who likes pancakes. If you like pancakes, put like them in the comments. If you could leave them, leave them. And if you could, if that one of those two. And tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hi. This is a simple recipe, and it is one that you can, I'm going to use my little waflera, my little mini dash, but that's like a griddle. But you can also use just a regular griddle or frying pan. So I'm going to try it first with the griddle, and then we'll see. I think it works with that. So we're going to use that. First, what I'm going to do is use my butter. So I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And then I am going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm going to add all my liquid ingredients first. Then I'm going to add my eggs. I have 2 eggs beaten. And I want to know what you like to put on your pancakes. I like to put almond butter or peanut butter and even some like low glycemic syrup, like So Nourished, Lakanto, Chalk Zero. Those are like 3 great options. You can also use like put in the microwave frozen fruit, and then when that gets cooked, it makes a syrup. But you can add a little bit of sweetener too, or you can just use it like that. You can chop up some berries. You can make your own whipped cream out of heavy whipping cream and sweetener. You can use my chocolate. So many options. What would you put on your pancakes? I want to see what else I'm mixing. Now I'm going to add also a cap, I think. Let me check my recipe. I think, yep. 1 cap of, I'm supposed to use in my recipe, it is white vinegar, but I'm going to use apple cider vinegar because I don't have any white vinegar. So just a capful. This is like making it almost like a buttermilk type of pancake. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to say hi. And I am making high protein, low carb pancakes. So now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And I just made my own almond milk, which I use this machine called it's called Acmira is the brand. And it's a really low cost brand to make almond milk. And I just use almonds and water. And it's somewhat thick, but you can also use carton almond milk. So this is one that I just made. So 2 tablespoons of almond milk. And that is all of my liquid. So I am going to put this aside. Okay, now we're gonna mix this all together, and I probably should have a little bit bigger of a bowl, but this is what I've got right now. We finally got our dishwasher fixed, but now we have an issue with our sink draining correctly. So we're dealing with that at the moment. All right, now that I have all of this in here and mixing, I want to add 1 more ingredient before I add my dry ingredient, which is 1 pinch of what is this called? Cinnamon? A pinch of cinnamon. And I am done with all of my liquid ingredients. So now I'm going to add my almond flour. And I'm going to add 1.5 cups of almond flour. And I'm going to not use this anymore because it's not going to mix or it's just going to get stuck. So 1.5 cups of almond flour. I'm going to grab a different utensil. I think I'm going to grab a fork. Here's my fork. Hi Janice, how are you? All right, I have a fork. And I'm gonna mix that up. And this is a very thick batter. These pancakes are a very thick batter. So they're not one that you're gonna pour, you're gonna more like get a scoop and place it and then kind of move it with your spatula, or like, it'll flatten, but you can also flatten it a little bit as it gets cooked. All right, now I have it in here. Tell me how you would eat these. Like, would you put syrup on it? Would you use like a syrup that you make with frozen fruit? Would you eat it with peanut butter or almond butter? Would you use heavy whipping cream and make your own whipped cream? Would you use my chocolate? How would you eat it? All right, so you can see that it's a very thick batter. So we're gonna bring avocado spray over to where I have the griddle already heated. So we have the griddle right here. And I'm going to spray it. I probably don't need to after the first time, but this first time I'm gonna need some spray. And I am going to now scoop it onto here and kind of move it. I probably should grab a spatula. The spatula tends to not stick as much as you try to like press things around, if it's like a silicone spatula. So I want to get it in all the corners. And you can also do this on a regular griddle. This makes it easy, but it's only one at a time. So it just depends on how fast you want to be able to make them. We're gonna let this cook, and we're gonna look at it. So this is the batter, and then I did not add any sweetener to this. So if you want to, that's something that you could add. I have not added any sweetener, but you can add sweetener on top, or you can use this even as like the top and bottom of an egg sandwich, or of a sausage and egg sandwich. That would be really good. Lots of uses. This is probably one, this just went off. It's probably one that we're going to flip and then let cook on the other side a little bit too, just because the batter is so thick. So I'm gonna see if I have a little tiny spatula that I can use to help flip it. I know that I do, but it's in this drawer. I don't know if you guys have drawers that are like extra full. There we go. I knew I had one. This guy I was looking for. Let's see. All right, we're gonna see how this goes. It just went to the light back on. Let's see where it's at. Okay, I know that it's cooking on this side at least. Let me check it underneath, because it might just need to be flipped. Oh no, it's not even golden. It's not even golden yet. It's not even golden yet. So tell me how your day has been. Tell me how your water, we talked about water this morning. We've now been through some day, and I want to know if your water, if you've been drinking water, put drinking it. If you haven't yet, put not yet. I'm going to drink some more. We went on a walk this morning. I went on a walk this morning, and then this evening we just got back. So I am actually feeling parched. I'm grabbing my glass of water. Grab yours while you're waiting for this pancake to finish. And we're gonna have leftovers. So we have leftovers from the casserole, the spaghetti rice casserole a couple days ago. So we're gonna have those for dinner. Now, let's see if it got any closer to getting a little bit darker on this side. No, it's still not very golden, but I am going to flip it to get it continued on this side. It's slightly golden. It could get more. So like I said, these are thick. They're thick pancakes. They're dense pancakes, so they're going to be very great and delicious. I want to know how you would eat them. And this is it. This is all you have to do. I think that it's going to make, we have like this much batter left. I think it's going to make like 5. That's my guess. 5 or 6 between 4 and 6. But of this size, I think probably like 4 to 6. I don't know exactly the number, but somewhere between there. It's getting more. You can even press this down a little bit so that that gets cooked even better. And that is it. So make sure you try this. Let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments how you would eat it. Share, save, heart, thumbs up, and have a wonderful night. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.